In this industry, new doesn't always mean better. We've all seen fantastic, legendary hunting rifles get pushed to the back of the safe, overshadowed by marketing hype and the next big thing. But a trend I'm seeing, and frankly I love, is that hunters are rediscovering what real craftsmanship feels like. They're digging out these classics and realizing the reliability and raw accuracy are still top tier. Today, we're counting down 5 rifles that were never truly forgotten. They were just waiting. Rifles that prove old-school engineering still puts meat in the freezer. Number 5. Remington Model 760 Game Master. Coming in at number 5, the Remington Model 760 Game Master. This is a classic pump-action rifle right out of the 1950s. It chambered serious cartridges, like .30-06, and for guys hunting deer in thick woods, it was the go-to. It got overshadowed by bolt actions for a long time, but it is roaring back. Why? Because that smooth pump action is fast. In wet, muddy hunts where a quick follow-up shot is everything, this platform just works. Collectors and new hunters are snatching them up. They love the lightweight build. We're talking about 7.5 pounds with a 22-inch barrel. That's a package that balances speed and still gives you plenty of accuracy out to 200 yards. In today's world of high-tech carbon fiber, this old-school pump is a reminder that simple, robust mechanics win in the field. It is tough. You can find them used for under $600, and you can maintain it without a special toolkit. It's a piece of post-war hunting history. And with ammo prices being what they are, it's a smart, budget-savvy choice for an all-rounder. Varmints. Big game, it'll handle it. That wood stock just feels right on a cold morning. And the crossbolt safety is positive and secure while you're trekking. We always said it's like a trusty old dog, loyal and always ready to work. But it is not perfect. That pump can feel a little clunky after a long day on stand. And finding new parts is getting tougher, as Remington's focus has shifted. Still, the forums are buzzing. Guys are pulling these out of storage and dropping trophy bucks decades later. Pros. First, that smooth pump action. It lets you get a fast second shot on moving game and it won't jam up in the rain. Second, the lightweight design. At 7.5 pounds, it's easy to carry all day in rough terrain. Third, affordable used prices. Around $500, it's a great way for beginners to get into quality hunting gear. Fourth, reliable feeding. It eats various cartridges like 243 or 308, handling different types of hunts. Cons. First, the plastic trigger guard on some later models. It just feels cheap and I've seen them crack under heavy use. Second, limited aftermarket parts. This slows down any custom upgrades you might want to do. Third, recoil can be sharp, especially in the heavier calibers if you don't have a good recoil pad. Fourth, the barrel heats up fast. If you're firing rapidly, it will affect your follow-up accuracy. Number 4. Savage Model 99. Number 4. The Savage Model 99. Man, this one changed the game. Back in the late 1800s, this was one of the first lever actions that could handle smokeless powder like the .303 Savage round. It gave hunters a real edge. It had an internal hammer and a box magazine that dropped empty shells straight down and out. This lever gun definitely faded during the bolt-action era, but it is staging a huge return. It's finding favor with fans of quick-handling rifles, perfect for brush deer hunts. That's where a lever action shines. You get that cowboy vibe, but also incredible pointability. Weighing just 6.5 to 8 pounds, often with a 20 to 22-inch octagon barrel, it is a joy to swing through thicket. It delivers solid hits at 150 yards, whether you're using iron sights or a scope. Used prices from $800 to $1,200 make it a steal for what you're getting. That action is buttery smooth. It cycles like a clock, even with gloves on in a fall chill. Vintage guys are restoring them. Modern reloaders are tweaking loads for flat trajectories on elk trails. That rotary magazine holds 5 rounds safely. This was a big deal. It avoided the tube-fed issues with pointed bullets. And the takedown feature? It lets you pack it in a backpack for remote spots. You hear the stories from old hunting camps praising this rifle for feeding families during hard times. And now it's all over YouTube, noted for that perfect blend of history and field-grade toughness. Look, it's not a bench rest rig, but for real-world work in the woods, the Model 99 feels alive again. Pros. 1. The lever action cycles lightning fast. perfect for close-range shots on flushing game. 2. That internal hammer. It prevents snags on brush when you're swinging the rifle. 3. The box magazine. It ejects empties cleanly and it's easy to top off on the move. 4. The takedown design. It breaks down for travel fits in small cases or packs. Cons. 1. The lever can pinch your fingers. You've got to grip it right during quick cycling. 2. Those beautiful wood stocks can warp, especially in extreme humidity, if you don't care for them. 3. The sights are basic. If you want to scope it, it often requires custom mounts that add weight. 4. Older models lack modern sling swivels. You'll need an aftermarket fix for that. Number 3. Ruger M77, Tang Safety. Number 3. The Ruger M77, specifically the Tang Safety models. Launched in the 1970s, this rifle brought Mauser-style controls to American hunters. The key was its rear Tang Safety. It lets you keep your eyes on the target while your thumb flips it off for an instant shot. This bolt-action beauty, chambered in calibers like .270 Winchester, did dip in popularity for a bit. But now it is exploding back. It's a collector's dream, and a field workhorse mainly thanks to its controlled round feed. It grabs cartridges flawlessly from the magazine. At 7 to 8 pounds, with a 24-inch barrel, it shoulders smoothly perfect for still hunting whitetails at dawn. It can group tight at 300 yards with good match ammo. You can find used ones for $700 to $1,000. It's drawing in shooters who value Ruger's no-nonsense, bomb-proof build over some of the flashy imports. That walnut stock, it wears battle scars like badges of honor. And the 3-position safety, it locks the bolt for a safe carry. The reborn interest is coming from all over. You hear podcast stories of M77s bagging moose in the Alaskan backcountry, where absolute reliability trumps everything else. This is a rifle that teaches patience, one deliberate, clean trigger pull at a time. The forums light up with tips on betting the action for sub-MOA precision. It might lack the bling of a new carbon fiber rig, but that Tang Safety feels intuitive. It's like an extension of your hand, making it a smart pick for guides or for passing down gear to your kids. Pros. First, that Tang Safety. It allows for quick target acquisition without breaking your cheek weld. Second, the controlled round feed. This prevents double feeds, especially in dusty, gritty field conditions. Third, the robust Mauser extractor claw. It holds the brass tight for positive, reliable extraction every time. 4. The integral scope rings. They mount optics securely right to the receiver without needing extra hardware. Cons. 1. The bolt lift. It can be stiff on early models until it's broken in over hundreds of rounds. 2. The magazine floor plate. I've seen them rattle loose on bumpy ATV rides if you're not careful. 3. The heavy trigger pull. It's often around 5 pounds and really needs adjustment for fine shooting. 4. The blued finish. It's classic, but it scratches easily on rocks during a crawl. Number 2. Winchester Model 70, Pre-64. Alright. Number 2. The Winchester Model 70, the Pre-64. This is the gold standard of American bolt actions. Born in 1936, it had that legendary claw extractor and a free-floated barrel that made it a sniper's choice in World War II before it completely dominated post-war hunting. This icon did slip behind some mass-produced rivals for a time, but it is surging in value and in use. Collectors are hunting down the featherweights chambered in .30-06 for their 6.5-pound swing weight, perfect for mountain sheep chases. The 22 to 26-inch sporter barrel delivers laser-like accuracy out to 400 yards. Restored examples are fetching $1,200 to $1,500, and up for that buttery smooth Mauser action that cycles like poetry. This is the rifle your grandpa swore by for one-shot elk kills. And now you see millennials restoring them, putting on a modern scope for ethical, low-recoil pursuits. That checkered walnut, it grips like a firm handshake. The knurled bolt handle, it spins open easily, even with gloves on in the snow. You see community shoots celebrating its legacy, sharing how these Pre-64s have outlasted every fad. They are proof that real craftsmanship endures. Now, are there drawbacks? Sure. It can be picky with cheap ammo, but that's a small price to pay. This is a piece of American grit that feels personal, not just factory fresh. Pros. 1. The claw extractor. It grips the rim securely for flawless chambering and extraction, anytime, anywhere. 2. The free-floated barrel. This allows it to be tuned for exceptional accuracy, especially with hand loads. 3. The featherweight version. At 6.5 pounds, it excels in steep terrain climbs. 4. The timeless walnut stock. It enhances balance and absorbs recoil naturally. Cons. 1. Pre-1964 parts. They are pricey and they are hard to source for repairs. 2. The collector market. It has driven prices high, making this a serious investment, not a beater rifle. 3. The magazine. It holds only 3 rounds in standard calibers, limiting your capacity. 4. The bluing. It wears to a patina quickly, especially in salty coastal air. Number 1. Remington Model 788. And our number 1 rifle that's making a huge comeback. The Remington Model 788. This was a short-run bolt action from 1967 to 1980. It packed a punch in calibers like .243 and .308 with a push-feed bolt that prioritized affordability for the working-class hunter. It was completely eclipsed by the 700 series. But it is rebounding hard as a sleeper hit for varmint control, and as an intro rifle for youth. It has a compact 20-inch barrel and a 6.75-pound heft that kids can handle easily on a rabbit hunt. This rifle is known for grouping under 1.5 inches at 100 yards right out of the box. That makes it a budget precision tool. Used prices can dip to $400, perfect for filling the safe without breaking the bank. Its blind magazine means no floor plate, which avoids snags and keeps snow out. The crossbolt safety clicks confidently, perfect for trail walks. The revive buzz is coming from surplus finds at gun shows. You hear owners recounting how they dropped coyotes at dusk with iron sights alone. It's unpretentious, just steel and walnut that shrugs off drops. It really embodies that built-to-last ethos which is so rare in today's plastic wonders. Now, critics will note the trigger's creep, and they're right. But a $20 stone and some elbow grease fixes that, unlocking its hidden potential for paper punching on Saturdays. Pros. 1. That compact barrel. It suits tight blinds or youth shooters perfectly. 2. The affordable entry price. $400, used for quality American steel, is a fantastic deal. 3. The blind magazine design. It prevents dirt and gunk from building up, making field strips simple. 4. The smooth bolt throw. It cycles fast for reactive pest control. Cons. 1. The push feed system. It can occasionally stovepipe, especially with soft point bullets. 2. The factory trigger. It has significant creep, and it demands a gunsmith tweak or a home job to get it right. 3. Limited production. This means scarce original accessories online or at shows. 4. The rear sight zero. I've seen it drift after heavy recoil sessions. So there you have it. 5 rifles that refuse to stay forgotten. Whether it's their raw accuracy, their rock-solid design, or just sheer nostalgia, these classics are winning back hunters everywhere. Which one would you bring back into the field? Drop your pick in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We've got more deep dives into hunting history and rifle legends coming. Stay safe, hunt smart, and I'll see you in the next one.